What's going on, guys? It's Heath from Nonstop Progress, and today I'm going to show you the real way on how to ping a soccer ball perfectly. Roll the intro. So the main dictator on whether you hit the ball perfectly or not is definitely going to be the connection with the ball. If you connect with the ball through the middle, it's going to make sure that the ball has no spin on it, which is actually going to make it bounce. And so what you really want to do is you want to connect right underneath the center of the ball to where you kind of slice through the ball and it has this kind of backspin. The backspin is very important because it helps to make the touch of the player that is receiving the ball light, so that it can be able to be easily settled and that they can play faster. The main reason to have the backspin is because it actually helps the player that's receiving the ball to make sure that they can get the ball down, control it really fast, and play. Ultimately, if you play the ball with no backspin, then it's going to be really hard for a player to be able to justify the trajectory of the ball because of the fact that there's no directional spin on the ball. So it could go anywhere. An example of this would be whenever you play a ball that's bending with a spin like this, and it's really hard for a player to be able to judge where the ball is going to end up, meaning that it slows down the speed of play and it makes it harder for them to get the ball down, settle it, and then play the next pass. Ultimately, when you get to the professional level, you want to be playing the balls with backspin, so that's really easy for your teammates to be able to settle the ball down and play super fast. Now the next point is the foot placement. Whenever you hit the ball, you want to make sure that you're hitting it off the laces like this. And so as you can see here, I strike the ball with the hardest part of my foot because of the fact that I want to get the best connection, what will yield in a most consistent pass. And so the more consistent you are with making these passes, the better technique that you'll have whenever doing it, and the more confidence that you'll have instilled in doing it. The main part of this is being able to be confident that you can play this pass and being able to practice it not rolling at first, and then you can progress to rolling it because the timing is ultimately everything. And so the last point is the follow through. The follow through, you want to make sure that you strike and follow through straight through the ball. You don't want to be following through like where your leg comes across. You don't want to be following through on top of the ball because it's just going to vary the spin, and the spin needs to be consistent. Depending on your technique, you might follow through the ball completely like so, or you might stop and just kind of chop through the ball. It depends on kind of what ball you're trying to play, and as you get more experience and get to higher levels, you'll be able to differentiate between the two and be able to decide in a quick second which one is appropriate for which situation. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment asking what you want to see. Next week's video is going to be a whole bunch of sprint drills as requested by a couple of the followers, and so I hope you enjoyed this video, and peace.